Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News with updated information on as it take the go. In Nigeria. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. If you have not subscribed, please do that very quickly. Let's go straight. No time to waste time. It don't finally read as I they talk to you now. They say that the Nigerian defense Oga Patakpata, what they call Lucky Irabo, which is this military man when they see here. So they say the man don't give order. Finally, he said defense chief mandates troops to flush out criminals disturbing peace in southeast. He said that this UGM menace in the southeastern part of the country must be flushed out with immediate alacrity, that none of these people must be left behind. So because of that, it can be like say troops and the UGM has finally clashed in some parts of Imo State. Now the information where we they get to, he gave video when they our table here where this clash was going on, and residents were fleeing from left, right, and center. Or people were running helter-skelter. Mama mia, no be small matter. I go play on this video. I go play on now. I'll upload on this video and see how people they run from up to down. People say don't confuse. I no can understand who they say that some gunmen has been wreaking havoc in some communities. All these kidnappers, according to what we have at hand. Now I'm going to read out the information we got concerning that particular update, so that when I go see how this thing take happen. And a part of that here too, we have this update again. They say exclusive. Former President Buhari's powerful nephew Mamman Daura falls ill after news of Godwin Emefiele's arrest. What does that tell you? It shows that it be like say then they together. It be like say Emefiele and that Mamman Daura, maybe they were working together before this matter comes up. So I bless the thing done the purge and below, because I told you guys that Emefiele was not working on his own, that he was working for people, powerful cabals, and that we are controlling him, telling him what to do. Because I know people like Emefiele cannot be stupid. They get brain well to do things right. But as far as you are in Nigeria, they will make you do things that you were not willing to do. They will force you to do them. Anyways, we are going to see what happened to him. And here they say gunmen invade Plateau communities again, massacre 21 people, destroy 100 farmlands. These Fulani people, and I hope the chief of defense staff will also deploy troops to save lives and properties plus farmlands, because that's what humans use to survive. When we go into details, no time to waste time. When we see what the defense, Oga Patakpata defense minister told the troops to do. Lucky Irabo, chief of defense staff, has mandated the troops of Operation Udoka. No be only Udoka. Operation Udoka to redouble their efforts and flush out criminal elements, destabilizing peace and businesses in the southeast states. Irabo spoke on Tuesday while addressing the troops at the headquarters of the Nigerian Army 82 Division in Enugu. The defense chief praised the troops for very successful operation leading to violence-free, fair and credible elections in the southeast. You are mandated to flush out criminal elements disturbing the peace and socio-economic well-being of the southeast, now quoted Irabo as saying, "From the briefs I have been receiving from the General Officer commanding 82 Division, who is the overall commander of the operation, and other field commanders, I'm proud of your conduct during the general elections. I say well done to you for your effectiveness and commitment that led to the resounding success during the general election. However, it is not over yet. I want you to redouble your effort and get ready for more serious works to see that pockets of insecurity in the southeast by criminal elements are totally checked and flushed out." This is the message that this Lucky Irabo is sending to the troops in the southeast to make sure that the era of UGM is wiped out from the history of the southeast. Irabo said the recent move by Peter Mba, the state governor, and other governors in the region to stop the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, must be supported by troops. He said that he was using the medium to call on the people of Enugu State and the Southeast that they should not allow any criminal enterprise a space to operate within Enugu State and the Southeast region anymore. At all. He said no one here say they sit at home, and that he's making all effort. In fact, he's redoubling his effort, and he is currently deploying maximum troops to make sure that sit-at-home ends in line with what the governor of Enugu State is pushing for. But he did not also push about the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which is one of the reasons the sit-at-home has been biting. You commended the governor of Enugu State for moving to government house, meeting Tinubu and making efforts to end the sit-at-home. But he never spoke about the circumstances surrounding the sit-at-home. Oga Irabo, you for still join all of them together, because all of them, they work together, which is the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I thought he was going to say, I want to commend Dr. Peter Mba or Governor Peter Mba for his effort to calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and to end the sit-at-home. But he left what the man said in general and picked the ones that will suit his mouth. Now wrong, you won't wrong, Oga Irabo. They should join effort with members of the security agencies to defy illegal orders of sit-at-home in the region. But it's a shame, Sha. It's a very big shame to all the Nigerian government and their agencies that they cannot stop sit-at-home, which means that the people are no longer listening to them. There is something that these people want, and which you guys must look into very, very quickly to address that issue once and for all. If it is to conduct a referendum, then we will do it. Make the people know where they are. I am counseling the criminals to desist from the illegal and criminal enterprise of keeping people down on the guise of sit-at-home. Irabo said that the sit-at-home order does no good to anyone. Rather, there are avenues that the aggrieved can channel any grievance. Una they see your pata. Oga, you don't talk this one well. People that were doing ordinary protests, you people brought out machine guns and sent them to judgment. In Biafra land, una send them to judgment. No be small matter. Make I play una this video of this clash now. In the southeast. I think the Nigerian army and the UGM were having exchange of fire. No be small thing, and they say some of these people has been running kidnapping in the southeast. According to the information, they say according to report reaching IPOB intelligence unit, the Nigerian military are battling with UGM and the high-level kidnapping gangs in village called Eziama Obiato in Mbitolu local government area, Owerri in Imo State, and the villagers are running up and down from the village. Just be on alert and watch out for after the operation. The military and police will come and tell you that they have busted IPOB/ESN camp in the above-mentioned village and narrate how they killed the criminals. This is from Chinas Anworu's Facebook page. That's where I got this information. Report has it that over 300 flashy cars robbed from people have been recovered, and many of these criminals have been neutralized. Biafrans don't be deceived when they carry their media propaganda against IPOB/ESN any moment from now. All these are just plot to continue holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in detention and tag IPOB/ESN as criminals, destabilizing and spoofing their own people. Now they waiting. Chinas Anworu write for him page. Now be this one when I just read out. He wrote it over this particular video on the screen now. So let's watch it together. I'm gonna still use on my eyes. See him. Do you see how people are running helter-skelter? See? I don't know. You can make it take one up.
On go with the cover. Can I start like a dagger? Good morning. Oh, that is the dish. Then a good one. Nah, don't bring her. Nah, it's more sober like this.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
I am not just now, boss. One day I'm on my side. In the village, I have to go to look at them now, boss. Boss, I am not boss. I am not boss on my side.
All right, guys, and I don't see them now. So they happen for Imo State, so no be small matter. They happen for that place. So wahala. You know, they finish you. They say that the Nigerian military and the UGM are having serious clash. And according to the report we saw there earlier, it said that over 300 flashy cars. My God, this is evil. I've always condemned this act. How wanna go main road, go they kidnap people, they collect people motor, they this one don't spoil our place now. How will people return? And we are still facing issues outside. In Lagos now, the same Igbo people park come out. In Abuja, the same thing. So how will people now come back home when you people are there kidnapping them and parking their cars in different bushes? Waiting they happen safe. Me I no understand though. To fear. My God, I don't understand what thing that happen. No. But as we proceed, they say that Fulani people don't send a lot of people to judgment to no be small matter. Inside, what did they call them? Plateau State. They say 21 people were sent to judgment. May they so rest in peace. So, Now, no fewer than 21 people were killed and several others injured on Sunday during coordinated attacks by yet to be identified gunmen on residents of Rim, Jol, Kwi communities of Riyom local government area, as well as Ghana Rob community in Bakin Ladi local government area of Plateau State. Daily Post gathered that 2 people were killed in Rim village, 7 in Jol, 11 in Kwi, all in Riyom local government area, while a clergyman, Reverend Nicodemus Kim, was killed in Ghana Rob community of Bakinla, the local government area. It was also gathered that the attacks on Rim, Jol, and Kwi were simultaneously coordinated by the terrorists between the hours of 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. What does these people really want? According to a source in Kwi, an entire community, Heibe, was completely burned down and over 100 farmlands were destroyed. Another source told Daily Post that in Ghana Rob, Reverend Nicodemus Kim with the Church of Christ in Nations, COCIN, was attacked at about 8 p.m. at home and the assailant opened fire on him. Reacting to the incident, they said the National Publicity Secretary of Berom Youth Molders Association, BYM, Comrade Ruang Tengwong, said it is a great concern that these communities, especially Rom, Jol, and Kwi, have come under several attacks in the last 2 weeks. Yet, Sunday yesterday went on for hours without the intervention of the Special Task Force Operation Safe Haven, OPSH. Where the army is supposed to deploy troops very, very quickly, they were nowhere to be found. Shall the people continue to die like fowls? According to him, more worrisome is the fact that Mahanga, which is the base of those terrorizing these communities, is known, yet no effort has been made by security personnel to raid the place. Also, for over a decade now, the Special Task Force for the state has not addressed the killings in the state. The BYM, under the leadership of Solomon Delop Nwatiri, hereby condemns the coordinated attacks and other forms of provocation meted out on innocent people of Plateau since the 2023 general elections. Elections don't finish now. Hostilities have resumed. We call on the new administration, both at the federal and state levels, to come up with new strategies to address the security situation in the country, and particularly in Plateau State. If I say the one where they happen for Plateau now, is unaccountable. Security personnel must also wake up to their statutory responsibility to safeguard lives and properties, he added. The BYM equally called on the Bùrn nation to remain calm and law-abiding in all these. The group, however, urged its members to explore every avenue to defend their communities, as they could not sit down and watch while they are killed one after the other. And we think they don't tell them now, because as it is now, it seems there is no hope for them in that region. The killing is going unabated, and the security agencies are not helping matters. So I think this country is something else. I think there is a sponsoring of ethnic cleansing in certain parts of Nigeria, and I'm not sure there is a hope anytime soon that this nonsense is going to end. I just tell you now, as it take they go, matter now, they finish. This one where they say nephew to Buhari don't fall sick, no be small thing. If we go into that matter, it will still take us more time to explain. Now, they say Mamman Daura, the powerful nephew of former President Muhammadu Buhari, has taken ill after news of the arrest of a suspended central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, by the Department of State Services when the matter got to him. Sahara Reporters has learned. They say no be small sick. This man don't fall down. Buhari's nephew be that. This one will wear this cloth with white collar. You see, that's Mamman Daura, Buhari's nephew. They appointed him, even though he's not supposed to be the actual person. They say Sahara Reporters gathered that Daura's sudden illness might be related to how he had protected Emefiele from prosecution for several years because of business dealings involving sales of forests largely controlled by him, which is Daura. One of the reasons he was labeled as Buhari's powerful nephew. Now they say the crime when Buhari used this Emefiele commit, I think he should also be arrested as well. The DSS had on Saturday confirmed that it arrested Godwin Emefiele, the suspended CBN governor, for investigative reasons. DSS said that Emefiele was in their custody, and they confirmed that the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria is now in its custody for some investigative reasons, Peter Afunanya, the DSS public relations officer, said. Sahara Reporters had learned from top sources that the DSS has flown Emefiele from Lagos to Federal Capital Territory, way day for Abuja, after his arrest on Friday evening. Sahara Reporters further gathered that the embattled CBN governor was fleeing Nigeria through the land borders in Lagos when he was arrested by DSS. But even though Buhari don't buy ticket for him to go to UK or America for study leave, Emefiele still no waka go there. Maybe they will mention Buhari that he was the one who was instructing him on what he did. Emefiele has been flown from Lagos to Abuja after the DSS arrested him. On Tuesday, top sources revealed to Sahara Reporters that Daura had taken ill since Friday when the news of Emefiele's arrest got to his residence in Kaduna State. Daura has taken ill after the central bank governor Emefiele was arrested by Nigeria's top secret police, DSS, last Friday. He's one of the cabals who protected the CBN governor, shielding him from prosecution for several years because of business shady dealings involving sales of forex that is largely controlled by him, one of the sources revealed. Now they see where the problems they come from. So you think that the cabal is dead? No, they're still there. Sahara Reporters report that Mamman Daura's influence had waned over the years after he was forced out of the presidential villa, first due to a major fallout between him and the First Lady Aisha Buhari, which led to his ouster from the defense house where he held sway. You know, now Aisha Buhari na him pursue and comot. Daura had later spent some time in the UK battling an undisclosed disease, which got him confined to his house in Kaduna for years. Daura reporters had last week reported that Emefiele's arrest came day after the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended him from office with immediate effect. In February, Sahara reporters reported how the DSS attempted to arrest Emefiele, but he was shielded by this same chief of defense staff now, which is Lucky Irabo. Now they see how these things take the work together. This country, the kind of corruption we dey inside, they no fit finish them. The DSS has said it intensified its investigation in order to arrest and prosecute Emefiele on allegations of terrorism, financing, and fraud. Sahara reporters had also reported in February that new court document obtained from the DSS indicted Emefiele for funding UGM, terrorizing the southeast region of the country. DSS investigations revealed that the Apex Bank governor funded the groups with resources he raised from his failed presidential bid in 2022 and diverted public funds. It added that the fund and the vehicles Emefiele had planned to use for his presidential campaign were channeled into the funding of unknown gunmen, ESN, and elements of IPOB, a proscribed organization. According to the secret police, Emefiele on several occasions in actions prejudicial to the security of the Nigerian state engaged in criminal conspiracy to divert government resources into suspicious acts of terrorism financing, which is this one now that they are labeling him to be the funder of ESN and this UGM. Now they see him, but I don't know where this Sheikh Gumi is now. If they say that this man was funding terrorism, then I wonder what they would do to Sheikh Gumi. That means they are in the same category. Now waiting I get to talk who for this matter be that. Drop your comments, guys, and let me know what you think about it. Emefiele, sorry, may God no allow them, even though you still no give us. We still pray. Say you go come out from this wahala, because the people where they control you, where them Mamman Daura na don't fall sick, Buhari na the oga pata. I hope they will also be arrested alongside you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.